Hey everyone, this is Randy from BibleBuyingGuide.com. Today I'm taking a look at a replica of the Geneva Bible from 1560. And this is from the Bible Museum. It comes with a leaf. Quick look at the leaf. This is 360 years old. And I'm holding it in my hands. So that's pretty. I like that. I like seeing the old editions. And this comes with this for free. These are normally $100, right at $99. And the booklet talks about the Geneva, talks about the Geneva as used in America, about the leaf, and then gives a timeline of the Bible in English. So this edition is large. It weighs 7 pounds and 2.1 ounces. And then size is about 9 by 11. You see that rounded spine? I like that. And right at 3. So it is a hardcover, bonded leather, and the leather has a grain that looks really nice. I like that. It looks really good. Printed in China. There's some reinforced cloth, sewn binding, really thick end sheets. I would guess that to be 100 GSM. This paper is probably 60 GSM, in that range, 60, possibly 80. I don't actually know. But this is an exact replica, and that means printing and all. So there's our information. It starts with the introduction, and this is printed with Roman type, and then has notes on the sides, and then includes the old spelling. Kind of hard to read some of that spelling. And there is the book of Genesis. Each book includes a book introduction. Each chapter includes a chapter summary. Every book starts with a decorative drop cap. I'll zoom in so you can see this a little better. And of course it includes the old spellings. This was before spelling was actually standardized. And then notes in the margin. And the notes are Calvinistic and Protestant. And they're a little controversial in some places. But that's just the Geneva Bible. And then we have about a 10-point font. Some places are easier to read than others. I'll show that as we go. But it is very dark. The paper is cream. That's an archival, high-quality paper. I like that paper. And then some of the notes include maps with a little bit of information. So it's a lot like a study Bible in that regard. Back up here in frame. Not a lot of maps, but the most that I've seen are here in the front in Genesis. But the ark. Paper is highly opaque, easy to turn, easy to read from. Normally it'd be a little bit too cream for my eyes. I do like a cream color, but not this deep normally. But the font is so dark, it's easy to see. No issues at all. Books start on the same page that the previous book ended. It's another drawing. So there's a few illustrations here and there. There's the one I was looking for. Quite a few more illustrations here. Here in Exodus. Lots of illustrations of the tabernacle. So there's Psalms. So this is a verse-by-verse edition, and nothing stands out different. So, poetry doesn't look like poetry or anything like that. Also, one unique, interesting thing about the verse numbers, just a little bit outside of the text so that they stand out. This is consistent all the way through. And you can see some pages are darker than others. This is a very dark page here. And then this does make it difficult to read. There's some places there that's pretty much not readable. So I don't think this would be a good edition if you're interested in reading it. But For its historical significance, it is very good. I was sent this in exchange for an honest review from the KJV Store. Now, they don't endorse anything other than KJV, but they do use this for its historical significance. And there's a page that's difficult to read, some print errors, some ink errors. And I think that was in the one they copied from. I don't think that was the fault of the copying process. I think that was what they copied from. And so there's a little bit of variation in the print quality. And again, I think that was the original. The notes are on the outside mostly, and then some include references, and then they wrap around to the bottom of the page if needed. Now, this edition also includes the Apocrypha. It's placed between the Testaments. And there's the Apocrypha. There's all the apocryphal books. Then the New Testament. And this is a black letter edition. This was before red letter was thought of. I'll zoom in and give you another look at the text. And then in the back are a few tables. There's a table on the interpretation of proper names. So it gives you each proper name with a little bit of a definition of the name and then a reference where you can find it. Zoom so you can see that a little bit. The second table, principal things that are contained in the Bible. I'll zoom so you can see that one. Really hard to read though, so it's hard to tell exactly what all is here. Then I notice at the end of this is a taper. So this is actually an old design. I've seen this in some new Bibles designed by 2K Denmark, and I like this design a lot. To finish something out, it tapers it down. And so this is an old design here in 1560. And then we have the year from Paul's conversion. So there's a timeline. And that is it. So this is a very historically significant Bible. And this is a well-made version of it. I like this a lot. It's a little bit difficult to read. So if reading it is your goal, I don't think this would be that readable. There are lots of places that are readable. It's more places are readable than those that are not, but there are some places that's difficult to read. But anyway, that's my quick look at the Geneva replica from 1560. As I said before, this was provided in exchange for an honest review from the KJV Store. I'll place a link in the notes so that you can make a purchase from them if you're interested. Also a link to the written review in case you want to see more detail. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.